All right, your boy's back at it again with another devlog. I've done a lot of. I need to restructure all this. I've done some multiplayer stuff. I think everything. Well, okay, I need to fix this one now. But I think everything currently relating to multiplayer, except for switching weapons, now it all works. You can damage players. You can. Well, okay, I haven't. Okay, I haven't gotten death working yet. I haven't set that up yet, so I need to do that. But I have everything else functional. The guns work, the bullets work, and I also have tracer rounds now. So I have it on I have it on nighttime mode right now, so that you can actually see this. Let me pull up the other guy. And so the only issue that I'm running into at the moment is there's a little bit of lag, as you can see. The bullet is lagging behind just ever so slightly of where you currently are in comparison to when you shot. So there's like, I just hit a can. There's like a small delay, but I don't know if there's anything I can actually do about that. But as you can see, the tracer rounds actually fire past the other players and whatnot. And it looks fucking terrifying. Like, that shit is scary. Legitimately. Once I add sounds and whatnot, this shit's gonna be crazy. I'm noticing. Okay, yeah, so there's a little bit of like inconsistencies and whatnot, I think. It's honestly hard to tell. But yeah, you can see that it's tracer rounds, and it looks really nice, in my opinion. Like, that looks so nice. Oh, you know what? Okay, I think I know what the inconsistency is. I think I forgot to include stop fire. Um, no, no, that should work. Huh. Yeah, because I shouldn't have to do an MC stop fire for that. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so I moved everything to this projectile thing now. So at the moment, I will say I do not have this. Doesn't at the moment do ricocheting or penetration. But since I have the multiplayer side of everything working, this should, in theory, actually be really easy to integrate. Where I just do, okay, do we hit the player? If we hit the player, what's the speed of the bullet? Blah blah blah. So we already have like this whole set velocity and whatnot. So I already have all of this code ready to go. So it'll be honestly not too difficult at all to re-implement the code for penetration and whatnot. But yeah, multiplayer is pretty much functional. I still need to add in death mechanics and then respawning mechanics, but once I do that, and once I reintegrate the weapon switching, it'll literally be just ready to go. Which, speaking of, I think I can easily just do get gun ref. And then I think, is it in here where we set, yeah, so then we set the data. Did I make, I did. Okay, yeah. So it's as simple as just doing select gun. And for now, we can just switch it to the auto. And let's actually see if this one works. In theory, it should. So first off, let me actually make sure it works on the client side. Okay, yep. Yeah, it works on the client side. It updates everything. And now, oh, oh, that's nice. I like that. Oh, that looks nice, dude. Yeah, yeah. Literally all the code's ready to go. And adding a new gun is as simple as just creating a new data asset right here. Just creating a new one of these data sets, data assets, I mean. So miscellaneous data asset, and then I just add in the new gun, and then I just do, yeah, this is the skin, this is the SKM and whatnot. Just put in everything, And yeah, so muzzle velocity, I'm pretty sure also updates, or like this is based on, yeah, yeah, speed is based on 1.5 of the muzzle velocity. That's what I found to be a good ratio. So I type in the muzzle velocity of the real gun, and then I just divide it by 1.5, and that's roughly a good look for the speed of the bullets and whatnot. But yeah, pretty much, and this was one thing that I was struggling with for a second there, but I figured this one out, so this one's also now working. So for a while, the bullets would literally only go straight. No matter if you were looking up or down, they would only go straight, but now I can actually show that off as well. They do indeed, bam, go into the air. And wait a minute, 1 second. Why is it not replicating? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding me. Give me a second here. Okay, bug fixed. I was multicasting for both server and client, which caused that lag. But now, you can see there's no lag there, and bringing this guy over here, there's also no lag on server end either. So yeah, looks good now. There we go, fix that issue. I love replication. I hate everything. Anyways. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue coding along, you know? Let me actually make sure these ones work then. Probably have to change that code real fast. If I go up to... Where the fuck is my switch weapon? That's movement. Jump. Switch weapon. Yep, nope, that one's set up correctly. Okay. I just, for some reason, set this one up incorrectly. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put all these into separate comments and whatnot, so that I know what everything does. Like this, I'll comment and go camera replication. And like I can just do that for everything. So we have the camera, and then I can have like the weapon replication, which would be your switching, your once I add in reloading, it'll include reloading and whatnot. Which reloading I only have to visually replicate, because all of the reloading stuff, it only matters to the client how much ammo your gun has. The other players don't need that information, so I don't actually need to replicate that. The only thing I'd be replicating is a animation, you know? I'd just be telling the server, hey, this person's reloading, and then the server is all like, ah, okay, cool. Hey, clients, this guy's reloading. Run this animation for his player character, you know? So it'd be very simple. Yeah, with the fire script, this took me so long to figure out what was going on and why it wasn't working. Because I was multicasting, and it turns out, technically speaking, yes, I should have been multicasting. I was just multicasting in the wrong thing. So you can see here, it's actually in the gun script now is how I multicast. And so now it actually works, but beforehand it wasn't working because of bullshit. Yeah. Server code is just weird. Like, multiplayer code is just weird to me. It makes sense, but at the same time it doesn't. So a lot of it's really just trial and error of coding it correctly. But for the most part, it's not actually too difficult to code, I mean. Pretty much you just say, okay, if it's the server, then we multicast. If it's a client, then we send to the server, and then the server multicasts. And that's pretty much all you have to do. And yeah. So yeah, we have shooting with the whole tracer rounds and whatnot, which I love it. I love it. This just looks nice. Sometimes it glitches out though. Like sometimes it's not visible. Like I think if I shoot too fast maybe. but I don't know if that's like an Unreal Engine Niagara thing, where it's like culling them because there's too much going on, or if that's actually a server thing. Um, so I'll just have to do some more testing to figure out which one it is. And I mean, you know, for a week-ish in development now, honestly, it's coming together pretty good. I can kind of ignore some of those issues and just go like, I can fix those later. That's a polishing thing, not a functionality thing. As long as what I have right now is functional, it can have its little bugs and glitches visually. Um, and I really don't worry about it too badly. But yeah. Uh so next time that I do one of these, I'll probably have an actual respawn, a death respawn system in, and I honestly might, it might be that the next recording is me playing this with some friends, just as like a server test to make sure it all runs properly. Anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.